Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Pistons in Detroit. Looking at the Pistons, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And the topic here, prior to tip-off, so many teams in the league going up-tempo these days. Kenny, as a player, did you like that style? I'm assuming you had to love it.
Because the one thing about playing up-tempo, Ernie, it brings you back to the roots of the game, why you started playing. If you ever go to a pickup game, you ever go to a park game, no one's stopping play and calling plays. They're going up and down. The big fella Shaq, when he first came into the league, the first thing I saw was him grab the ball coast to coast in the All-American game. That's what players want to do and people want to see.
You know, that was a great example, Kenny, but towards the end of my career and most of my career, I was honestly more of a half-court player. I was pretty fast for my size, but my strength was my biggest edge. In the half-court, barbecue chicken alert. I had to put that work in, Ernie.
That about wraps it up for here. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again later.
That's the 5th barbecue chicken alert.
The Hornets are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So the Hornets win the tip. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Kidd Gilchrist and Williams are at the forward spots. Kemba Walker is out there with Batum, and it's Zeller in at the 5. Now here's Kidd Gilchrist. Back to Zeller. 5 on the clock. There's Walker with the 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. So it's the Pistons now. Pass to Drummond. Harris with it. Williams picks him up. Puts it up from 12. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got the game going with his first points of the game for Detroit.
And those are the first points of the game.
Nice hoop to get the scoring started there.
Now Walker. From 17 feet out. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pistons ahead, up by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor. You know, he may be having fun, but I'm not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba, who needs to shoot better than 38% for the Hornets to go anywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I mean, what might be better than continuing to play the same game you've been playing forever is to take your game to a new level, and that's going to take some discipline. I think Kemba has more than enough talent to be able to do that, but that's his challenge moving forward.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Jeremy Lin is out there with Lee. Then there's Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Then there's Al Jefferson. And it's Kaminsky in at the 4 slot. That's good. Drummond's got the first basket of the second quarter for Detroit.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Pistons lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
I would call that a competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
You know what jumps out at me? Their efficiency on the offensive end. They shared the basketball. Good shot selection. They showed a lot of patience, and that patience will be tested the rest of the way.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
Their defense is getting flat out embarrassed. Embarrassed, however you say it, Ernie. I realized they had to deal with a team who was red hot most of the first half, but that's an excuse. You know what? They got to be aggressive. They got to step up on that D. They got to prevent that. They need more effort, Ernie.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. On defense, Charlotte trailing by 4. Jackson and Caldwell Pope the guards. Marcus Morris is out there with Tobias Harris, and it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now. Clock at 6. Jackson kicks to Drummond from deep three-point range. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. So it's the Hornets now. Outside, Batum. And that one's good. Batum's got the first basket of the second half here for the Hornets. Jackson against Walker. They set the pick. Jackson passes to Drummond. Harris up top. Here's Caldwell Pope, and the wing jumper offline. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Pistons ahead. They lead by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. So here's Charlotte, a 2-point game. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Williams down low with Jefferson. Jeremy Lamb out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Batum in at the small forward. Now, here's Meeks following the miss by Al Jefferson.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They're unable to get the tying basket there. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Kid Gilchrist dishes to Batum. At the top of the key, Williams. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just one. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Walker for the tie. Oh, he hits it. How about that shot?
Big time, big time.
Incredible.
And that, guys, that's one for the highlight reel. They needed a 3 to extend the game, and the young fella delivers.
Yes, he did. A clutch shot, and really what I like, guys, there was no hesitation. He shot it freely and with confidence. As a result, we're headed to overtime.
Well, if you love great competition and neck-to-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. So the Hornets win the tip. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for the Pistons, Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Anthony Tolliver out there with Aaron Baines. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch!
Zeller, who's checked in for Charlotte. Lee kicks to Zeller. Charlotte moving the ball around. Picked by Zeller. Lynn the pass to Zeller. And it's good. Walk through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that.
For the Pistons, Andre Drummond's checked in for Aaron Baines. Marcus Morris comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Johnson. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Jeremy Lamb. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Lee. And Walker subbed in for Jeremy Lin. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope to the inside, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
It's as if these guys are out here just playing pickup basketball. No deterrent from the defense.
Not at all. No resistance whatsoever. It seems both teams just happy to try to outscore the other.
That's good from Harris. And Walker kicks to Williams. He nails it, and we're tied up. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. With another overtime period here, we've got more terrific basketball coming your way right now. And Detroit has possession. Drummond with a screen on Lynn. The drive by Jackson will not go. This is off the front iron. Lynn with it. Picked by Williams to take the lead.
Too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Here's Jackson. Money!
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Different look here for Detroit. Morris is checked in for Tolliver. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Johnson. And then for Charlotte, Zeller, who's checked in for Kaminsky. Batum comes in for Lee. And Walker subbed in for Jeremy Lin. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Walker dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. And here's Jackson. Drummond with a screen on Walker. The drive by Jackson. Got it!
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly. But I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in this one.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Reggie Jackson.
We almost expect this out of him. That's how talented a scorer this guy is. The coaching staff is perfectly content to hand him the reins of the offense and let him do his thing.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show. But not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.